What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. I know a lot of people see CRO as a fantastic play, and seeing it to a level of $1 or $3 is definitely more of reality and more of what we expect out of this position. To get to a level of a, you know, 60, 90, whatever $1 billion market cap, right? I think the highest point will be somewhere around 76, 77, something like that, right? $1 billion market cap. But honestly, in my true opinion, right? Don't worry about my eyes. My allergies have been really, really bad on me today. Um, but in my true, humble opinion, I believe that this fully will have the opportunity and fully will get to a level of $100 per coin. Now, let me explain. I know there's people that are like, you're ridiculous for ever even saying anything like this. People were ridiculous for saying that Bitcoin can get to the levels that it gets to now. But now that they state that it can get to $100,000, if they stated that in the past, they would have gotten, stoned for it at this point. Like, I, people don't, when they don't want to believe in something, when they don't see a possibility, they neglect everything else that could come, right? That could happen. And the crazy thing is, before CRO had these level of burns, you wouldn't have expected to get to the level that it got to, because obviously the market cap would be insane. It would be at a way higher level compared to where you thought it was going to be. So let's talk about CRO. Let's have a discussion here. And I don't want to sit here and clickbait or drag anybody along the dirt or anything like that. Like, I'm not trying to do that. What I'm trying to do is have a true and honest discussion. And if people say that it's clickbait without actually watching the video, then you know that they haven't actually watched the video, because I'm talking about this as of things that will happen in the future, in the distant future. And these are my opinions on what I believe will happen. Am I going to hold everything until those points? No. But will I have something invested in CRO pretty much forever? Yes. I believe CRO will have so much more room for growth and so many things going for it in the near future and the distant future. So let's talk about this. Guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. Now, don't forget about my link for Margex. If you guys want to start trading a lot of cryptocurrency, you can't trade CRO on this platform, but you can trade things like BNB, like BTC, like Ethereum, and Jasmine coin and meme coins. You can go ahead and check that out on Margex if you want to check out that link. You can leverage trade up to 100x leverage, as little as 5x leverage, and you can honestly trade as little as $1 if you wanted to, just to kind of get a handle on leverage trading and understanding leverage trading a little bit. Now, let's talk about why I believe CRO can reach a level of $100. This is crazy, right? It's absolutely unfathomable to say that this could get to a certain level. But again, if we compare this to Bitcoin, Ethereum, we compare it to BNB, we compare it to any project that was at a much lower price point, a much lower market cap, and then ended up rising to a way higher market cap, whether it was hundreds of billions or even trillions or even tens of billions. These levels are not insane to get to, are not impossible to get to. While it may seem ridiculous now, it's not ridiculous when you start to go down the line and you start to see all of these things lining up. Because I guarantee you that crypto.com, that Kronos, that everybody in a leadership position is not looking for this to just stop at a price of $3. I guarantee you that there's much more that will come from this position, this ecosystem, to get this to way higher levels. However, realistically, I want people to be happy with the fact of seeing $1, $2, $3, but know in the back of your mind that you also see the ability to grow a lot further as well. Now, if we look at CRO and where the price point is right now, it's currently at a 13-cent price. It's down 1.5%. We're seeing that this has a $3.4 billion market cap, and we're looking at $11.6 million worth of volume. Now, also, we have 26.6 billion CRO in circulating supply. Let's just round it down and say it's 25. If we were to get to a level of $1, it would be $26.5 billion market cap. If we go up to $2, we're looking at $52 billion market cap. If we go up to $3, we're looking at a $78 billion market cap, right? Just rounding, I guess, just getting to those numbers, but if I round down, it's 75 billion. If we get to $4, it'll be around $100 billion market cap. Now, I can see all of these things that are happening. I can see those things take place. But how do we physically get to a level of a $100 price point? At a $10 price point, right, we're looking at a $260 billion market cap. That is insane, right? That's a lot for something that may not have a use case. However, CRO does have many different uses for CRO, right? And so does crypto.com, right? It has many different uses for CRO and many different factors to where it's being utilized by either the company, the business, or by the investor there. But when we look at this and we see it at a $100 price, a $100 price at these same circulating supply levels is $2.6 trillion. That's not something that I'm saying that I believe that this will 100% get to. That's not something that I'm saying this will be larger than what, Bitcoin is right now. I'm not saying that, right? There's always a possibility. I'm not completely ruling it out, but I don't think that's the case. The area that I think that this is coming from is related to decreasing that circulating supply. Crypto.com has always wanted to stay competitive with Binance, with BNB, with everything that they are doing while not really supporting them in a way. I mean, Crypto.com does take BNB, and it's the only place that I can take BNB and actually transfer it there and, cash out or do whatever I want, on Crypto.com. But you don't see that communication on the other side, right? BNB or Binance hates Crypto.com. They're not going to take their coin, Kronos, and offer it on Binance. They're just not going to do it. While they offer everything else, they just hate Crypto.com. But the difference between the two is that Crypto.com is not really an S-tier exchange, and it's borderline a tier 1 exchange. Binance is a tier 1 exchange, an S-tier exchange. You're seeing billions upon billions of dollars worth of volume. You're seeing so much action that's happening over there. You have Coinbase, that's an S-tier exchange. I believe that in the near future, right, when we see the exchange that gets launched in the US, we're going to see Crypto.com become an S-tier exchange. Right now, nobody wants to trade on their physical platform because of the spreads that you have. Some people do trade, but a lot of people that understand spreads, you don't want to trade because of these spreads, right? If you have $600 for BNB and you go to sell it, they're going to basically sell it for $590. So you're losing $10 per coin that you have, which ultimately just doesn't seem right, doesn't seem good. But that's the spreads on the regular app. When you have the exchange, you're going to see way less of a spread. Even Coinbase and Binance have spreads, they're just not as big as Crypto.com. So you have 100 million users on this platform that now have the idea of whether we can see more of a use for CRO, and the reason that they would stake it or hold it for a longer period of time is so that they can get better benefits for other projects, as well as better benefits for their overall portfolio, their Rewards Plus program as well. There's so many different factors that involve CRO in there that I feel as though you're going to see this take off. Now, we noticed that a while ago, they've done, Crypto.com did a burn of the token, where it was 70% of the supply ended up getting burned off. And now you have about 30 billion that's out there, 26.5 billion that's in circulation. With that being said, who's to say that we are not going to see more and more aggressive burns that can happen from crypto.com with the billions upon billions of dollars that flows into the exchange? Who's to say that we're not going to see this at a more aggressive level to get us to much higher prices to compete with the likes of BNB? Not only by market cap, but also by price. I've mentioned this before, right? Can it compete with BNB price-wise? Probably not at this instant. You have to see so much more that burn off. If anybody can do it, crypto.com can do it, Chronos can do it. When it comes to market cap, guaranteed that they can compete right now, today, as long as we start seeing more and more people that are now investing on, crypto.com. We need that exchange that's launched. And once that exchange is launched, it's going to be a whole different subject. So the point is, I don't like to completely write anything off. I understand how the reality right now is $1, $2 to $3, but I'm definitely thinking a lot longer term and understanding what is going to be a huge mover in this market. In these markets, multiple markets, it may be over multiple bull runs, but the point is that this will happen over a lengthy period of time. It might happen this bull run, it might happen next bull run, it might happen the bull run after that. The point is that I'm going to have CRO in my wallet for that eventual time period. I don't want you guys to just hold on to everything. Accept your gains when you get them. If you feel great about them, if it gets to a level of $1 and you're happy about it, then go ahead and take whatever gains you can get, because I'm sure that I will as well. But I'm always going to have at least 40,000 that's over here that's sitting in my stake for my credit card or stake for my debit card. And I'm also going to have a certain amount that's staked on the DeFi side, as long as they're offering a percentage. Right now I have 30,000 over there, I have 40,000 over there, and I have about 20,000, 30,000 or something like that in my actual crypto.com exchange. But then I also have 100 plus thousand sitting in Coinbase for my active movement. And everything else will be sitting here. So when it does get to a level of $10 and I have over 100,000, that's $1 million there. As it does get to a level of $100, I know I have 40,000 that's sitting here, or whatever that ends up being, because I know I'm not going to need to stake 40,000 when I only want to get the icy white card, right? And I don't know what benefits they'll offer at that point, but I know that they will offer so much more, and I can't wait to see what Chronos can be. Right? I don't care what anybody else says in these videos. You can call me out in a different video and say, hey, what you're saying is ridiculous and it's just clickbait and it's a lie and all of these things. You can say whatever you want about me. I've had success because I understand the future. I understand popularity. I understand where things are going. That's the reason why I've been able to have success and understand these trends and all of those things there. But it's okay. It's okay. People will talk down to whatever you have to say. And when they do talk down to whatever you have to say, you just have to keep on pushing on, right? It's tough when you have a lot of people that are in your ear, like, you'll never be able to do that, you'll never be able to do this. I've had people say that my whole entire life, and guess what? Those people are not my friends anymore. Those people I don't associate with anymore, and some of those people are reaching out to me and saying, "Hey, can I get $1? Can I get some money here and there? Like, can I learn a thing or two?" And I'm willing to help as much as I possibly can, because I want to teach people things, but I don't forget. I don't forget what you've said. I don't forget the tearing down of people. So I know crypto.com will be very successful, super successful. I know Chronos will be even more successful than anybody thinks, and I can't wait for that to happen. Not only $1 to happen, because that's inevitable. That will 100% happen. I believe that $2 and $3 will 100% happen. And these are my opinions, but I believe that it will. And I also have a strong feeling that down the line, we will see $100 per CRO. We will see it get to some of these levels, and people will go, I should have listened. I should have listened when people were telling me to buy Bitcoin. I should have. But there's so many opportunities right now that are set up for the distant future, especially if it's backed by a multiple billion-dollar business. Not just saying this is a cryptocurrency that is by itself and it's going to see the success based on FOMO and based on the things that they're doing there. No, crypto.com is huge. It has 100 million users at the moment. Wait until you get the exchange. Like I can keep going all day. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links down below. It does help out the channel. I believe you get your best referral deal with my link to crypto.com. I believe it's like $50 or $50 or $75 or something like that per person. So I'll get a kickback of 75. You'll get a kickback of 75. I don't know where it's at right now. I haven't checked crypto.com, but I know it's either 50 all the way up to $100 per person. That's crazy, right? Guys, check out that link down below. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.